Today marks 20 years since the station nightclub fire, the fourth deadliest fire in American history. The fire claiming the lives of 100 people and injuring more than 200 others. Victims, families, and survivors coming to the station Memorial Park all day long to honor those we lost and remember the tragic events of that February night. 12 News reporter Amanda Pitts continues our special coverage now from West Warwick. Amanda?
While it's been 20 years since the tragedy that took 100 lives and impacted countless more, wounds from that day are still fresh for those who lost loved ones and first responders who showed up at the scene to help. Outside of the station fire Memorial Park, 100 white lights lit for 100 minutes to honor the 100 lives lost on February 20th, 2003.
It feels like it was yesterday.
On Monday, mourners filled the West Warwick Park that was once where the station nightclub stood for the 20th anniversary of the fire. Many there that night themselves.
I go by it every day and always flashes back, no matter what.
Jeffrey Kindle was heading to the Coesit Inn when he saw what was unfolding across the street.
Fire trucks just started pulling up, and I noticed that the building was on fire. So I pulled into the parking lot and I ran over to see what I could do to help.
When we got there, we tried to go around to the side.
He immediately joined first responders.
I intercepted a young gentleman who didn't have any clothing left on him that he must have torn off because he was burnt. So I got a blanket on him and got him over to an ambulance.
For others at the park Monday, it's a reminder of what they could have lost. Bernadette Waters says her daughter was planning to go to the concert that night with her boyfriend.
But she wasn't feeling well, so she didn't go. And whenever we saw in the news what had happened, we were all just so devastated.
Her boyfriend Lewis did go. He's now one of the 100 people forever memorialized in this park. For Kindle, who drives by it every day, he's transported back 20 years, like it was yesterday.
When you watch and see people scream for help all night, you can't forget it, you know? It just doesn't go away. So it's something I have been dealing with for 20 years, and God bless the people that survived it and are dealing with it every day.
Now, while there was no formal event for this 20th anniversary, there is one planned in May. The Station Fire Memorial Foundation is holding a remembrance service on May 21st, and that will also serve as 6 years since this memorial opened. In West Warwick, Amanda Pitts, 12 News.
Amanda, thank you. Today's remembrance bringing up memories not only for victims, families, and survivors, but also former elected officials. Former Rhode Island Governor Don Carcieri had been sworn into office only the month before the nightclub fire. I spoke to him at Sunday's memorial mass at St. Kevin's in Warwick.
Oh, you never forget. That's what the message is here, and it's always raw, Mike. It never really leaves you. Anybody that was as impacted as so many people were. This is about the families today, those that lost loved ones, and so many that were injured. You don't realize how many people were injured, still alive. But then the tremendous response. Thousands of Rhode Islanders, you saw it, just came forward to do whatever they could to try and help.
The Station Fire Remembrance 20 years later continues online right now on WPRI.com. We have a timeline of what happened the night of February 20th, 2003, a memorial photo gallery of the victims, and a link to the Rhode Island Foundation Station Nightclub Fire Children's Scholarship Fund.